happening there, boys? And welcome to some Pokemon Pocket. Now, this is a special request by my Lord and Saviour, Elliot, my best boy. We are in Ultra Ball Rank Uno, okay? 747 points in. We're going to be using this deck. Now, as you'll know if you play this game, Suicune, that horrible little fucking watery dog, is absolutely awful to deal with. So this is just a little shout out to that fucking horrible deck, and hopefully counter it. Now, I have Oricorio, man, is the GOAT. Sometimes, not against Suicune, because you can get that eggy little Greninja that'll just chip away and chip down, chip for free every fucking turn. So maybe not against him, but sometimes I've came up against like people who just can't see straight away if I just put Oricorio, don't play anything else, and they just can't hit him because of all the EXs. But this is the deck list. We got two Pikachus. We got a Raichu for 140 that obviously hits weakness, that can get a capped Suicune. We got the Alolan Raichu with Psychic that can take out the Darkrai's that have 3 energy. It does 30 more damage for each energy point. So if they have 3 energy, that's 150. Which is really cool. Got 2 Pokeballs just to summon. You know, Pokeballs, Professor Research, same thing. Electrical Cord, that just sits on Oricorio at the start of the game, if we start with him. And that just distributes energy to the Raichus that are quite energy hungry, I do say. Pokemon Communication, if we just start without our Oricorio, because we need that little bitch. And then we got Leaf for the free retreat. Sabrina, Cyrus, 2 Cyrus, because I just love dragging shit to the front, man. Cyrus is a game winner. It's really powerful, actually. So why not have 2? Because when they try and run away with a little EX, I go, come back. And they might have wasted energy for that. And then they're stuck. And he's just 50. So hopefully this game right now is going to be a banger. And we'll see who our first opponent is. So we currently just have a white screen, which I've never encountered, which is not very helpful at all. Oh, we do have the Loading Circle, though. Let's just wait a few seconds and see if it's going to be nice, or whether I'm going to have to shoot nobody, because it's healthy. Now, we don't actually have any game sound for some reason, but I guess we could just deal with that. I might add, like, a little jingle in the background, maybe not. Fuck editing. I'm not going to do that, because I'm lazy as shit. Now, Pikachu is not the start that we wanted. We're going to see what we're playing against. Now, he does have a dark deck, so hopefully he starts with a Giratina. I mean, Oricorio, as I say, he's just going to wall it. He's probably got Darkrai to chip down the Oricorio. Oricorio gets him in like 3 hits. I'm hoping we can Professor Research into a Pokeball maybe, or get something going, because our hand right now is looking kind of eggy unless we get something. I'm going to Professor Research first, because we do have a chance of getting an Oricorio. Cyrus, Pokemon Communication. Okay, so we can now Pokeball into a Pokemon. I don't know why my game is lagging. It's so hard. Just the frame. You see that, guys? Oricorio. I'm actually just going to put energy on the Oricorio as well, and hope and pray that we do get a leaf, so we can free retreat. Ding, and end turn. What you gonna do, buddy? Annoyingly, he's gonna just charge that bitch up. He might get a Pokeball here, get a Darkrai, start chipping down my Pikachu, and then he can Cyrus it, because that's fucking... Why do people not get some creativity, man? There's so many cards in the game, so much diversity. Just fucking make something new, make something different, make something that you enjoy, okay? You don't have to just sit and play like a dickhead all the time. I get that you just want to get wins, but like there's inventive ways to win, okay? I mean, can he attack next turn? No, because he doesn't have the energy. So what we're going to do is Oricorio, just in case he like Sabrina's, and then I could just Sabrina into another Oricorio. Right now we're just going to put energy again on that Oricorio and then end turn. Because as I say, he can't attack next turn. We can still retreat. If push comes to shove, we'll waste an energy on the Pikachu to retreat it. Okay. Yeah, Darkrai, wow. Now here's when the Cyrus comes into play. He's definitely going to NG on the Darkrai, because he's just going to use the Broken Space Bellow to get his Giratina up. Which is dumbass synergy, man. Dumbass. Just waiting for a buddy. What else? Giant Cape, so he can survive another turn of Oricorio, because he knows what's coming. However, he can chip it down. What's that? 3-4 turns? What's 4 times 2? 8. That's enough to take me out. I do have 2 Oricorios, though, so we could potentially just be jarring. It'll give me time to actually... Yeah, we're going to retreat into our Pikachu here. Into our Oricorio, so we're going to retreat our Pikachu. I would enjoy another Pikachu and a Raichu at this moment, because we need to kind of get the electrical cord working. I do want energy on this other Oricorio, but to be honest, I'd rather it on the Pikachus. And hope he doesn't have anything to like drag out the bench. He is going to slowly chip away at this there. We don't actually have any healing. Yes, Sabrina. I'm just going to go into my other Oricorio. Now, it will lead to us wasting... and actually, I'm going to Elemental Switch and then Electrical Cord on the Oricorio up top, I think. Just so we don't have to waste any energy or use any energy up. And now we've got a healthy Oricorio up front, which will give us an extra turn. Well, that's completely fucked me. Yeah, well done, buddy. I wish, similar to Clash, there was like a way to interact and say like, well played, or good game, or fucking emote. We can still Electrical Cord. Annoyingly, we can't Elemental Switch. We can't get the damage. Is it worth just switching out here? Because he's going to get 20 chip on it. Or do we Electrical Cord on this bad boy? I mean, I think time is of the essence, so I am just going to retreat here. Because we can get the cord down. We've got the Pikachu now as well, so we can attach the energy to that. We can start ramping the Pikachus. Hopefully he doesn't have another Sabrina. He might... Yeah, we'll keep the electrical cord in hand here, just because I don't know what's going to be at the front when it dies. Because anything can happen. But luckily, we're in an alright spot. I know it looks like there's a massive fucking onslaught there, but as soon as we take out one thing and we get the Raichu down... It's pretty much game over for him. He does have heals, which is not what I like to see. If he does retreat, as I say, we've got 2 Cyrus as well. It's going to take him... Yeah, I mean, I can always retreat. I don't really want to use that much energy, though. We do have another turn with this Oricorio up here. I mean, the second Oricorio needs charging. We can also Electrical Cord on that Oricorio. If he has Guzma, my whole action and game plan is pretty screwed over. But 2 Electrical Cords should hopefully charge both Pikachus. So we might be able to waste an energy here. Or 2. Hopefully not. I don't want him to get his Rocky Helmet Giratina out. If he does, as I say, I'm going to Cyrus. Because he might just Rocky Helmet, so because I'll be on 10 HP at the end of this round with the Darkrai chip if he's going to choose to do that, unless he puts it on the Giratina, but I don't think he'll do that. I think he will retreat here, just to preserve his points, unless he has heals. What are you going to do, buddy? He's thinking, he's like, what could I do? Yeah, that's a retreat into Darkrai. Now we do one-shot Darkrai with the Raichu, with its 140 damage. Do we retreat here? I mean, annoyingly... Wait, Cyrus the Pikachu? Fair enough. I mean, that means I can put in my other Oricorio, which is fine by me. We do really only need 1 Pikachu alive. He can Cyrus the other Oricorio, to be honest. And I don't know whether I just want to chip down this Darkrai, seeing as though we've got 2. No, actually, we do have... Wait, that'll survive another turn, but it's already got a tool on it. Okay, so I am going to choose to take out the Giratina, actually. Because that gets points on the board. I know Darkrai is the only real threat right now. So this, I hope it's not a misplay. But the reason behind it is that as soon as we've got Raichu, we do have another point to play with. Obviously, there's no EXs here. We have an elemental switch as well, which means I can retreat for 1 energy and use the energy. We're just getting really unlucky with our draws right now. I'm going to check my graveyard. I've got no... well, I do have another Professor Research in the locker that we can hopefully use. Giratina's up front now, and he's just going to use that as a wall, and it's got Rocky Helmet, so hopefully we get Sabrina coming in soon. Because annoyingly, actually, the electrical cord's not going to work, is it? 'Cause it's not going to be taken out by damage, it's just going to be taken out by chip. Which might screw us over. I mean, I've got 2 elemental switches, but we do need the Darkrai up front now. So we are going to Sabrina. He can just... Right, okay. So we're going to Sabrina, just so we can get damage, and then that'll allow us to activate Cyrus when we get our second Cyrus, and also prime it for the attack with the Raichu, okay? So this will just preserve some life on our oricorio. We can now start charging the Pikachu, which is godly. So we'll give this a zap. Boom. Now all we need is for Raichu to show up, and we can win. Oh, Raichu and the Cyrus at this point, actually. Raichu and the Cyrus, yeah. I don't even need to attack this Giratina, to be honest. How is he getting so many draws, man? How many cards does he have? He's got 1 card left. I've got 6. I mean, he did get a nice red card. He's going to portion that. That's not enough. Not enough for him there. We can't just charge up. I'm not going to attack, as I say. Okay, this could just come down to unlucky draws. That is enough to win, actually. Now, is that enough to... That's enough to kill the Giratina. So what we can do here, actually, is just win off the Giratina. Go Alolan Raichu. I'm sure I've done this right, okay? And this is the play we've been waiting for. So I'm going to put the 2 energy... It's a 3 energy attack. He's got 4 energy on him. I'm going to retreat into the Alolan Raichu. We're going to use Elemental Switch. And it's going to do a truckload of damage. Okay? Elemental Switch. This guy might concede as soon as he sees Elemental Switch, to be honest. And if he does, GG's, buddy. You've been cooked. You have been cooked. And Psychic. Kablamo. Goodbye. GG's, Rocky Helmet, your little 20 chip's going to do nothing to me, mate. You've wasted your own time there chipping away all game, mate. Get back in the lobby. Thank you for watching. It was just a quick one. Now the gameplay is laggy as shit, which is why it's a quick one. I will make longer ones of this, like grind and rank. I'll make new decks and different shit and make it fun and exciting for everyone. But I probably shouldn't even upload it due to the quality, but I don't give a fuck. I'm going to upload it anyway because we won. Peace out. Goodbye.